Everyone can move up to the top of
Alrighty.
this hill.
Welcome,
Yeah.
guys, to Onyxia's lair. What's going to happen here is that we're just doing the trash pulls.
On
Nothing too
triangle.
special about them. We're just going to have our tank pull and everyone stay at ranged while our ranged kill the ad. It's just simply not worth the melee going in and suffering the AoE damage they do. It's just stressing the healers. Not worth it. It's just trash.
Everyone can come forward.
Right, so we're just going to move up. You do want
Stay on triangle, please. No further. I don't want
some
to
fire resist. I guess no, I lied. Sorry, I don't. If you're a paladin, you want fire resist aura is what I'm thinking of. Sorry, but just these Onyxian warders. We're just gonna have our tank pull and our range kill them.
Right, once this mob dies, you can GF.
Finish the last one here. And so the thing with Onyxia, and a lot of things that's gonna save damage in this fight from Onyxia specifically is a greater fire protection potion.
You're missing a buff, type it now.
You only need about 2 to 3. Here I only have 1, so I'm going to use it at an opportune time where I know I'm going to take fire damage.
Just as a reminder to casters,
so once we start the fight, we're going to let our tank get the boss in position. What's going to happen is we're going to all run in, and the tank is going to pull the boss basically all the way to the opposite wall that we're facing right now.
Or just don't DPS.
Very, very slow DPS, or none at all. And then at 70%, that's where we're going to pop all our cooldowns. At 70%, she's going to start to move across the room and fly into the air. The goal for that is to get her down as soon as possible, and that's done by damaging her past, I want to say 40%. I don't remember the exact HP threshold, but 40% I feel is when she comes down. During phase 2, when she's up in the air, she will fireball random players, and this will actually drop their threat. So if you do get fireballed, you will be low on threat, so it's important to remember if you're a tank, but also important to remember if you're a DPS, because if tanks are getting fireballed, you might be high on threat going into phase 3, so it's very important. So we're going to wait until our tank gets in position, and then once in position and threat is established, you can kind of DPS a little bit more, but you want to save your cooldowns for 70%. Once 70% is gone, so now we'd pop cooldowns here, and just hard DPS. Hard DPS, just as much as you can. So she's going to go up into the air, and remember, she's going to fireball people, and this drops threat. So you need to pay attention to what threat you are at on the boss when she comes down for phase 3. So we already got her to 30%. 30% might actually be when she comes down, but she's going to stay in the air for quite some time. If you're a melee and she's still in the air, you will be on ad duty. So the whelps spawn, and you just want to be picking up ads and all that good stuff. If you're ranged, you're DPSing the boss.
She might not be lootable.
And so she's not coming down for a while because we may have DPSed her just a little bit too hard, so we're stopping DPS here.
Rogues vanish. Hunter's Fame.
During phase 3, she will come down and begin the phase with a bellowing roar, which is a fear. So you just want to have fear wards on some warriors, maybe some healers to keep them up. But as we target the boss, we can see Haldrick is top threat, followed by Bazavia. But they're getting fireballed, so it's constantly dropping threat.
Watch your threat. Icy and Ranzik, your top 2. Okay. Zadian might want to live.
Here comes Bellowing Roar. I'm just going to bubble it.
We'll get Feared. Feared is also good.
And then our tank is going to get the boss in position.
Watch Bazavia, Little Factory.
That was a good call, but
There it is.
Oh, this guy. Actually, not bad. Oh, and 2 Storm Rage covers.
It's very unfortunate loot, but something that happened there, which is a really good call by our mage, is they chose to use a Petri because they were very high on threat going into phase 3. So it is a very good decision to make. if you have no way to drop your threat, you know, if you're a mage. So, thank you guys for coming. And it's just a short, quick guide, and have a good one.